Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Dome Keeper. Doing a pretty good job knocking out these challenges. Even if it takes a while to find a good build or to just actually complete the challenge, I'm having a lot of fun with these challenges. I think regular is a little easy on these for the most part. Challenge is a decent enough challenge, even if the first wave is so hard on these. I want to check this out though. Guild rankings. Oh. Chris is, he's starting to pick up a little bit. We're currently tied. I gotta play a few more runs. Ashenran has now beat me again, god damn it. And Dogboy, aka Glader, with 22 badges. I didn't realize, Glader, you played enough Dome Keeper to be ahead of me like that. What are we gonna do today? I haven't actually thought about this at all. Monster masses, vast amounts of low-tier monsters, mining problem. Mining tools are damaged, you'll have to rely on gadgets. This is a fun one, I think, because the waves are super easy with a -20 weight, and you can just roll with like drillberts. We've been rolling drillberts on occasion. We could roll drillberts here, and we could roll drillberts and drone yards, or drillbert and lift. We could do whatever the hell we wanted and just have something else do the mining for us. We could also do the explosion, the self-explosion mining, and we could also do bomb mining, and then cobalt contribution. This one's gonna be tough. This one I'll probably do regular first because you have to find 20 cobalt before 20 waves. Mining problem is easy, just take accessor, says Eyeshadows. Well, you can't upgrade your balls, can you? Or does this just mean sorry, not defective weapon. Is mining problem you can only not upgrade compression mining? I don't know, his digging power upgrades can be ignored. Well, you still need to upgrade the balls to mine anything. You can upgrade your balls, says Eyeshadows. Well then yeah, the assessor is just easy mode for mining problem. It's kind of getting around the challenge. I think I want to do monster masses though. Vast amounts of low tier monsters sounds freaking horrendous. Let's do it with the Tesla Dome, that'll be great. And we'll do, I mean, I think Sword Dome is good, but if there's a lot of low tier monsters, maybe we want a Tesla Dome. I don't like Tesla Dome, but we'll give it a shot. Maybe Artillery Dome? I don't like Artillery Dome. As for the secondary pick, I've tried Orchard lately. Could try Drone Yard. Drone Yard is like mandatory. Drone Yard is just one of the best upgrades in the whole game. Vast amounts of low-tier monsters. Low-tier monsters. It makes me want to take Shockwave Hammer. Really does. Drilling rig. Yeah. I think we'll go Shockwave Hammer. Tesla Dome. I want to make big balls. And as for the third option, you know what? We haven't taken Repellent lately. Let's take Repellent. Username says Drone Yard is stupid strong. I like to avoid using it when I can. I'm doing the same thing. I'm saving it for like dense iron, iron contribution. I'm saving it for the ones where it's like you have to have it. So that's why I'm taking Tesla Dome. Haven't had it in a while. Let's do it. Take the Assessor. I don't want the Assessor for this challenge. I should play the Assessor more, but that's like a personal preference thing, you know? Mine with whoever you want to mine with. Whoop their stack. Okay. Right, I don't play this game with a mouse anymore. Let's take a look. Plagued by vast amounts of low-tier monsters, 800 HP capacity up to 1400 at the maximum upgrade. We have the first 3 base dome upgrades. Drill strength, speed, carry strength. Reticle speed is 4. Power is 6. Power's not bad, speed is gonna be a big one. Quick shot's probably not that important with low tier monsters. I think Electro Orb is going to do a lot for us because, I mean, if we buy Electro Orb for 4, it's doing more damage per second than we are. So I think Electro Orb is gonna be fine. And then we'll start maybe with Debilitate. I've tried, well, you know what about Wither? It only lasts for 6 seconds. This lasts for 16 seconds. I think I'm just gonna go for Strong Stagnation. And Shockwave Hammer does a little bit of damage. We can buff its damage on the cheap. It's actually pretty good. Tesla Dome is about balls, says Eyeshadow. Shockwave Hammer launches expanding spheres of damage. Assessor has a vast amount of ball-related activities. When you phrase it like that... Okay. As soon as we deliver these, it is going to start the wave. Let's do it. Now, we started with Shockwave Hammer, so we don't have any help with the digging, but I think that's fine. We will just have to dig ourselves for a little bit and hope that we find an early gadget. Hopefully the early gadget's like a drill burt or a drilling rig or something that would be really beneficial for us. I don't really mind though if it takes us a little while to find an upgrade. Early waves, I think with the Shockwave Hammer are not gonna be too bad. The Shockwave Hammer does have a pretty decent amount of damage and a pretty quick recharge rate. I'm wondering though if maybe we should still get Electro Ball as the first upgrade. I think Electro Ball is gonna be a very good upgrade. That being said, we could go for like a jetpack upgrade initially just to make the mining a little bit faster, which is not a bad idea. I have obviously decided not to do that. I'm just gonna upgrade as soon as we get back up to the dome in a second. I think that on these challenges, the first upgrade has to go into damage because the early waves are just so damn strong. If you don't upgrade your orb, if you don't upgrade your sword, whatever you happen to have, I think you're just gonna get screwed. So I'm gonna spend my first upgrade in Electro Orb. So we have the passive orbs and we can get persistent orbs and orb nurturing in the future. I think I'm also gonna upgrade the Shockwave Hammer damage. Okay, how is that a low tier enemy? That's what I wanted out of the Shockwave Hammer. Maybe we didn't need the ball, like the orbs, the orb nurturing, if we have a Shockwave Hammer to kill all the weak enemies, I don't know. But I'm surprised that the Rock Throwers is considered a small enemy. I would not have made that assumption myself, but you know what? The game can do what the game does, right? We'll just have to deal with it. Orb Nurturing My Beloved says username. Pondering those orbs. We gotta upgrade ourselves. Yeah, it's not a small enemy. Right, we're a low tier enemy. I think the low tier enemies are gonna be small, but I guess low tier enemy just means not big guys. Not bosses. Like, I thought we would be getting swarmed, but we're not getting swarmed. Not at all. Jetpack speed is probably the first one here, because we are already pretty deep in the mines. Oh my god. Hopefully there's some more iron on the left there, because mining speed is going to be the next one to get. Got it. I can't believe that also that's a low tier enemy. That is not a low tier enemy game. I don't think you understand what low tier means. Tesla's very good against small enemies. That's why I took it. That's why I took it. I'm actually gonna keep mining until I find another iron, because I can't upgrade anything with only 3. I'll do what I have to do to get one more mining speed upgrade. Maybe we should have focused that mining speed upgrade a little bit earlier, but I really wanted the jetpack speed. Starting to think that might have been a little bit of a mistake. I don't need any of this other stuff. That's for certain. I don't need water. I don't need triangles right now. Orchard might be great here for the snares due to the medium-sized guys. That's true. You know, if there's a lot of quote-unquote medium enemies, perhaps the orchard would help us to lock them down. But I think repellent is good too. I think I didn't use the repellent, actually. Now that I'm thinking about what I did up in the tower, I think I forgot to click the button for it. We gotta go back, man. This is a little slow. We're going a little slowly here, but it is what it is. No, I did use it. Good. Please, thank you. I don't really know how best to use Tesla Tower, but, you know, we'll do our best. Can't get laser guys, scorpions, or squids. There's a lot of enemies that I assume we won't be able to get, but no in this game. Thank you. The Null welcome, disposable hello as well. An original name not found yet. So yeah, there's not going to be the crawly guys that shoot the chest laser. It's not going to be the big guys who drill into your tower. It's not going to be the bosses that fire a lot of missiles at you. It's not going to be the walking tree guys that fire missiles at you. There's not going to be... I assume that there's not going to be the melee enemies that roar, jump on your tower, and then start bashing it from above. I assume they're not going to be here. I assume we will get the flyers that shoot like the triple shots that just goes like side to side at the top of the screen. I assume they'll still be here, but I don't know. We'll discover it as we go. Best to nurture orbs at locations where enemies emerge. I agree, eyeshadows. A little hard to do right now, though, because we need upgrades desperately. It's hard to nurture orbs when you have to cover pretty much the entire base, and you don't have a speed upgrade yet on the orb, on the Tesla Dome. Yeah, I don't like Tesla Dome, though. It is true, it is very difficult to work around sometimes. Okay. I'm gonna get that speed upgrade, though. Well, missed that. I wonder if that'll take care of it. Dude. It did. I mean, I have to pick and choose my battles here to an extent. We're already using a freaking triangle. Man, this sucks. I hate this dome. I hate this freaking... I forgot about the hammer! Oh, yeah, I'm so dumb, you're right. This is gonna be a restart, I think. I think that mistake costing us like half of our health is probably gonna mean we're gonna have to restart, but I hate this dome, man. Why do I do this to myself? You know what? We're gonna be fine for a while because we got some more triangles. You know, let me go pick up this triangle up here too, and this water. Why not? What would be better now that I understand the trial a little bit more? Because I really thought we would be getting way more Among Us dudes and the little popcorn chicken guys. So if we're getting rock throwers, that's not the enemy type I thought we would be getting. It makes me wonder if Artillery Dome might be a little bit better, because Artillery Dome is pretty good at dealing with crowds. If there's crowds of medium-sized enemies, it could be pretty decent for that. Double laser would be nice, but you have to find the supplement for it. This dome really misses ability for fast, low-power shots. Yeah, I thought that maybe orb nurturing would be able to help me out more than it is, but it has a really hard time going wide. And if we have lots of lower-tiered enemies, maybe not small enemies, but lower-tiered enemies, it might have a bit of a hard time following all of the enemies. So I think we might have to rethink our tower type here. But what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try and not forget to use this. Good. It wasn't ready yet. It's still not ready yet. There it goes. Just wait for it. I thought I had my shockwave hammer available. It was not available. It's good enough to knock the rock out of the air, which is at least something. I have to really use that shockwave hammer though. It's such a big help, and I completely neglected it on that one encounter, which cost me most of my HP. So maybe if I'm just better, we'll have a better time. Disposable's gonna make some tea. What kind of tea are you making? Abe doesn't have rerolls. I have one free reroll. I don't have multiple reroll to spend water looking for double laser or anything like that. Yeah, the hammer's pretty okay so far. Let's go. Let's go. We will come back and get that next wave. I really think you need nurturing for the orbs as username. Nurturing's good, but I thought we would have, so I thought that maybe we could nurture orbs at both spawns and kill a lot of Among Us and popcorn chicken enemies. But there's actually way more flyers than I thought there would be, way more rock throwers than I thought there would be. And those are gonna be the real conundrums, I think. So quick shot is something I think that really, speed is what I'm looking for, and then I'm gonna go drill strength for the next amount of I want drill strength for the next bit of mining I'm gonna be doing. This was not that bad. In fact, this was an easy wave. Because there wasn't like 30 different types of enemies spawning up in the air and then 2 rock throwers on both sides. That was simple. That was easy. Thank you, game. And this is why I needed that drill upgrade. Otherwise, this would take forever. That's a supplement. We're gonna look for water first before we mine that out. Aha! Told ya. You just ballin'? We're ballin' with our Tesla balls. I'm gonna try to get a repellent upgrade. Not for the delay. It's not doing anything right now. I don't think I need Wither. I'm not damaging everything on the screen unless I'm using the shockwave, which maybe that's a synergy right there. But I think that what I want is the slowdown, just to slow down all the enemies for like 16 seconds. Give me blast mining. God, impact detonation is too good. Yeah, the big booms are so nice. Okay, I'm going to run under the assumption we're gonna get enough iron because there is a lot of iron down there. Yeah, like making a tunnel is nice. You're making tunnels anyways when you're mining. You don't need the bomb to make the tunnels for you. All right. All right, well, maybe we won't get enough iron this time around. That's a damn shame, is what that is, because I really wanted to get that going. Water would be nice too, game, if you want to give me some of that. We gotta go. Really thought we'd be able to upgrade something else. Because with 4 iron, I could get the repellent, but we'll just have to survive another couple of waves, I guess. I think anytime there's a flyer, I'm just gonna use the shockwave hammer. No! It's not gonna be ready. Got it. Like, at least with the, like, the normal laser, you don't have to move the targeting reticle around the entire map. Let's go this way. I have never chosen Impact Detonations as username. I think it is probably the best one. Because, again, while mining a shaft is nice, you're gonna do that anyways. You probably don't need the help doing it. Now, if we can get triple bombs, I will be exceptionally happy with my take of big booms, big bada booms. Can I re-roll this? I think I might be able to re-roll this too. I did take 1 free re-roll, but I didn't get the option previously. Maybe I did and I'm an idiot and I just didn't notice. It's the button in the top right. It's triple charges. Hell yeah, brother. I can't upgrade them, so we're just gonna take them and go. And you know what? This is some pretty heavy stuff here. Okay, it didn't actually blow up, which was very strange. There we go, there we go, there we go. I'm gonna get something and then head back up. Three nukes. It's such a good upgrade. It's such a fun upgrade. I don't have time. I'm gonna drop one. What in the deep rock? Gotta go, gotta go! Okay. That's enough for debilitate. Nope, please get on the thing. Please hit both, thank you. Okay, that'll take care of the aerial enemy. You're not even attacking me. You're in the air. Don't tell me that's close enough for you to hit me. I refuse to believe it. All right, considering we were a little delayed, that didn't go that badly. Yeah, it's only the first tier of the bombs too. On the bright side, as soon as we find the exit, we're out. You know, it's gonna take such a small amount of time to actually mine through. It's so good. The hornets have a bug where they attack from a distance if they get stunned while moving. So it sounds like you understand. Well, it sounds like you and I Shadows understands that bug. Does it still hit you? Like, does it still do damage, or does it just uselessly attack the air? Because I would hate it if it still did damage. I will wait for the bombs, by the way. The bombs, which are going to be very big here momentarily. I can make them faster to spawn, yes! I'll wait. Definitely took damage. That sucks. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Ho ho ho! Now, we didn't actually find anything, unfortunately, but, you know, mining has been mined. Might just throw some down the mine shaft a couple of times while I work on the upper levels here, because there's so much that we have yet to explore. And I can mine through this no problem. They're already back. Oh my god. It's so good. We have 2 and 2. That we can't buy any upgrades from this, so I'm just gonna hope for the best. I hate the quantity of flyers that we have. We might die here, actually. There's too much happening for me to deal with. I'm also definitely mistiming. We'll live through this wave. I'm mistiming the shockwave, but the constant flyers are so awkward to deal with. Stop. Stop, 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 stop. We need to find cobalt, we need to find iron. So there's some iron. All right. We can at least buy health, so that's not too bad. Shinigami, welcome. Anti-flyer shield, says Ashen Ran. I'd love to have a shield. Might have been a better gadget to take than Shockwave Hammer, but Shockwave Hammer is pretty good. Can't say no to Shockwave Hammer. Okay, we're gonna have more bombs. Okay, we found a cobalt. Thank you. That was a bad place for that bomb. Honestly, 1 cobalt and 1 HP upgrade. I think we're living for another wave at least. So let's get that. And for 5, quick shot, auto aim. I guess probably quick shot, right? Improving the battle ability by less than a second? This doesn't make any sense. You can overcharge it to make it last 1 second? That's so bad. It's like so bad. iShadow says, if I could take only a single starting gadget without telling me where I am, I would choose the hammer. Because it is pretty good. You wanna buff its stun? And then with 4, let's go quick shot. Thank God they're all spawning on one side. Hold on, I'm coming. Dude, that did not go that badly. I'm impressed with how little damage we took. Okay. That is not 0.75 seconds, that's 75%. Okay. Well, I mean, it does say, unless I misread it, it did say 0.75 S, right? Not a very good way of phrasing it, huh? Zimni, welcome. Hello, Keeper. I'm getting my bombs. I need my bombs. Jetpack speed is probably the next upgrade as well. Our mining speed is less important now that we have these big old bada booms here. Just be careful not to lose them, otherwise they're just gonna drop randomly. That is not where I wanted that to go, but that's fine. Let's put that one there. And then, you know what? A little bit of personal mining for a minute. This is where you need probe, because with probe, you just chuck the mines where you think there's resources, and that's good enough. That was just a complete waste of time. There you go. And then with this, you go, boom. Which one? Monster masses, yes. The challenge mode as well, yes. It's rough, it's tough. It's my first time doing this challenge, and I didn't think we would get the rock throwers, but we are. Causing me a little bit of pain. Meow. Yeah, it does say 0.75 seconds, not 75%, so that's a mistake. We could upgrade stagnation. I think actually what I would prefer to do with 11, we can't quite upgrade the damage, but we can upgrade to longer lasting orbs, which I think is fine. Want that one there first. Okay, they're all taken care of. I'm not really using the double tap, which I should be doing. That's on me. There's a third alternative to probe or prospector. It says eyeshadows. Alternative battle station with the minimap supplement. I think that while battle station could theoretically be used to scan for resources, with triple big bada boom bombs, you want to be able to go a little bit wider, right? Hello. Like, I really want to just be able to chuck these things at whatever wall I have around me and just be like, yep. I'm actually gonna go really quickly up and grab the capacity upgrade because there is so much stuff down here. Actually, I'm not gonna do it because I think I need a weapon upgrade. I don't really have time to do any mining, so I just dropped them. Alright, this is enough for a weapon upgrade. If only had some sort of automated helper to help pick up all those small piles of resources you've been leaving behind, says the Nor. I know. I feel like at some point they're gonna nerf Drone Yard. They have to, right? It's the best upgrade. Well, the best gadget. It really is. Okay. So I can now get another speed upgrade, which is just so important. Don't worry, shockwave hammers come back. Doesn't take long for it to cool down. Okay, that takes care of the right side. Okay. I know the bombs are coming back, but we have a load to take up anyways. If everyone uses drones, there's no fun using drones. I mean, the fun of using drones is, oh hey, I'm good and strong in this game. I have lots of power. I have the ability to quickly ascend my resources I'm mining. You know, the fun of it is, wow, I don't have to focus on resource gathering. Look at my strong base. It's fine to enjoy the drones every once in a while. But the ubiquity of them being just good at everything, I think makes them a little bit overpowered. That's why I don't have rerolls yet. Like, I don't reroll gadgets. I take what I get. Because I want to see what the game gives me. I want to see what garbage I can get from this game. Really nothing, huh? Okay. We'll go get the other resources over here then. I think there was more down here? Yeah. So this is enough for a capacity upgrade, which I like. Yeah, there's a convenience factor, but then also a power factor of they're just good. They do decent amounts of damage. They're good at carrying your resources. That cave is pretty poor in resources. Yeah, the right side is disappointing me. What we would like to have, if we can find another gadget, is I would like to find lift. Orchard and Repellent need a slight buff. I really like the Repellent. I think Wither needs a buff. Who cares if I'm doing a little bit more damage to enemies unless I'm hitting every enemy on the screen at the exact same moment, like with the Shockwave Hammer. But it only lasts for 6 seconds. It's really hard to hit every enemy on the screen. I guess Wither is more for big enemies, isn't it? Like for big drill boys who are walking towards your base, you can just Wither them and kill them with weaker weapons, but like... really feels like that does need a bit of a buff. I can't believe that doesn't kill you. I should really upgrade its damage. That's not an enemy. That's an enemy, though. Oh, my lord. Like, I assume I'm not using the Tesla Tower correctly when I'm in a position like this, and it's like, I can't kill the enemies fast enough. I've got to be doing something wrong with this. It probably just needs an upgrade, but like... Okay, give me some more iron. I'll upgrade it. You know what? I'm gonna use one here. I wanna pop this open. That is not where I thought that would land. You're not doing the double tapping. I am! Is it not actually doing damage? The double tap is such a, like, badly implemented ability, because you have to hold the button to charge it, but double tap it, but you have to double tap it so fast. I just find it difficult to actually double tap it, I think. Really, nothing. Well, we got more water, but I don't need water, I need iron. There's iron. You know, I gotta take this iron up. Luckily, there will be another set of bombs up there. We can probably do a second load. Why would you need to tap it fast? Quickshot says loaded. Well, you have to tap the button twice to quickshot it, right? Like, you hold the button to charge, release, tap, release, and then you get, that's what gives you the quickshot, right? Let me look at this. After shooting, fire a single weaker shot by tapping the shoot button. So you gotta tap it. And I tap it, and it doesn't seem to ever do the quickshot, at least not the way I want it to work. You don't need to charge the quick. I didn't say charge the quick. I'm tapping the quick. This is so not worth it. This is so bad. This is, I'm stupid. I should not have gone all the way down. It takes a long time to do the Tesla Tower as well. Like, you gotta hold that charge for a bit. Stop. That actually did not go that badly. Okay, so Zimni says, after you shoot normally, quickshot is loaded and stays loaded until you use it. See, I didn't realize that. I thought you had to tap quickly enough in that very short duration after a shot to get it out. But if it stays loaded, then you can mess up and still get the charge. iShadow says, I would prefer quick shoot, just makes you shoot with the amount that you've charged. Me as well. Like, if you have a small, like, I only charged my Tesla orb for half the time, let me still shoot it. Let me still shoot my Tesla orb. That would also be acceptable. I would appreciate that. That sounds great. It's like exactly what I would want. Hammer bails out late starts so hard on this challenge, says Glader. I hope so. I'm gonna need it. We have time for one bombing expedition, but we gotta return immediately. That's gonna help. Hammer nerf also expected. I don't think the hammer needs a nerf. Don't nerf my hammer. I accidentally mined it out in one shot. Nothing. The one thing we do not need right now is water. We have so much water. Isn't there a lake up here too? What's this? I don't remember where the lake was, but... You guys thirsty? Alright, with this water, let's upgrade... bigger blast? Can't do the more stuns. We'll take bigger blast. Nerf Drillbert, nerf the bomb, nerf the soup bomb. Who do you think this is? Arrowhead Studios? Gotcha. Ugh. Probably time to use the wither effect, huh? He shot through the orb. Ridiculous. Ridiculous, I say. Okay, let's go to the right. We have found so little over here. There's gotta be something. No. I want these bombs. Actually, this is the mine shaft. There we go. And this is why I like the bombs. That's why I don't like Helldivers. Everything's been nerfed in favor of the enemy, says Ashen Rand. I haven't played Helldivers recently, but I've heard that they have nerfed the flamethrowers. But not only have they nerfed the damage of the flamethrowers, they changed the look of the flamethrowers so that it doesn't even look like a flamethrower in the game anymore. It doesn't look like you're shooting a stream of napalm. It looks like you're just shooting like a puff of air. I find that to be very amusing because the flamethrower looked really good in Helldivers. By changing the look of it to make it look worse, why? Minibomb saving the run, but for how long? Long enough. Minibomb is good enough to carry you. We're getting carried by Minibomb and Shockwave Hammer, and I'm A-okay with it. That's why I took Shockwave Hammer. Meow. Okay. I think it's time to upgrade Stagnation. And then I want... Let's get Persistent Lifetime. flamethrower used to be able to deal with charges. They removed it and then added more charges. Yeah, what they did is they made it so that the flame from the flamethrower gets deflected now by, like, armor. No! Ah, damn it. I hate how awkward this damn Tesla tower is to use. You know, I'll get you now. I always shoot my load a little bit too early. Need to focus the rock thrower. I mean, so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to put, you can probably see what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to put the electro orb in front of him so it destroys the rock, but then he shot around it like a jerk. Think it more. This is why I wish I had the lift. I'm spending so much time bringing up iron, and we're not going that wide either. But it's working. Like, we're getting resources every trip. Oh, hey. Elden Moan. I'm gonna wait for the next bomb pile. I don't think I need it to be larger right now. I think what I want is a weapon upgrade. I think it's worth waiting. I do. Hello? Huh. No water. Which is unfortunate. Wasn't there a lake up here? If there's a lake, we should just go grab one water on the way down. I can't remember where the lake was, though. You do think it would be worth making the bomb even bigger? Well, right now, I want a weapon upgrade. After this wave, I want a speed upgrade on the weapon, and then after this, that upgrade, I think we'll be able to do bomb upgrade. Because right now the bomb size is fine. Right under the right side of the mushroom? Under the left side. I remember it around the mushroom somewhere. Let's double the power. Make the shockwave slightly better. See, right there, I tried to tap it, and it did not work, by the way. I tried to tap it after I failed my charge, because I realized I just wanted to shoot quickly, real fast, and it didn't work. Damn thing's broken. That orb around reticle means you have the double tap. I gotta be honest, I don't see what you're talking about because it's so noisy when I'm trying to shoot the Tesla ball. colorful and there's electricity around it. It's like, I don't know what the hell I'm looking at. Okay, I gotta go get the supplement, and then there's gonna be bombs. We'll do some more mining in a second. Oh, crap. The question is, where the hell was it? It was not down here, it was up here, right? There it is. Bring that bad boy up. And then, was this the lake? That was the lake, okay. I don't need water right now, but it's good to know where it is. I do want this, though. Perfect timing. Shoot a much more powerful shot by shooting precisely. Combat repair. Yes. 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 We're taking combat repair. And we gotta go! Yeah, you were right. Thank you, because I obviously forgot where it was. I just need enough resources to get health, and then we should be able to do a combat repair. As if you have 400 HP. That's why I'm getting resources for the healing, for the dome health. It should give us enough, I hope. Wish there was a way to see how much health I currently have, but we'll give that a go, and then with the water, can't really do anything with it. So many damn flyers, man. Stop it. That had to happen. Okay, one on the left's dead. I'm like, I don't know, take a little bit of damage for the combat repair. Wow. Ugh. You have 399 HP. Well, now we need triangles to survive. So if anyone sees a triangle, call one out. Hopefully we can just like quickly mine a couple. Dude, my jetpack is so slow. I haven't upgraded it at all. Good luck. Maybe I should have just shredded it for 2 cobalt. Probably an unmined gadget to the right. Shred the gadget on the right for cobalt. Where's their gadget? Over here? No, down, isn't it? It's down and to the right. That's right, that's right, that's right. Yeah, okay. It's probably worth doing. Let's go do that. Bottom right, I think, right? Right? Yes, 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 yes. Okay. There. I see a cobalt too. I need it. There's so many resources, but I'm so slow. Okay, we can get cobalt, upgrade the jetpack speed, come down here, pick up resources, bring it up, make the orb better, and just try to bomb the relic as quickly as possible. Yeah, I think the key for us is going to be getting the relic ASAP. I don't think I can sustain with this Tesla orb. It just doesn't have coverage. I can't kill everything on the screen with it fast enough to prevent all the damage, which is what we have to do. Even with the Spire, I need the cobalt, so we're shredding it. Okay, there we go. God, it just takes so long to kill anything. And then, like, this wave was very easy. The double tap does not work, man. That's not what I meant to do, game. Why would you think that's what I wanted to do? We got the heal. Okay, go. Works, he did it on both rock throwers. But it's working sometimes. It's not working if I hold the button to do a partial charge, release, and then tap. Because it was mentioned earlier, it holds the charge until you use it. It doesn't. It doesn't hold the charge until you use it. It's not how it's working. That's not the end. But that's a lot of cobalt. Okay, hold on, we got water. Put it here. We got iron, put it here. Grab this, get some more vision. I don't want the water, I want this. I want some iron. We're gonna do another load. We should have another bomb load, but I think I'm actually gonna go for the jetpack speed upgrade just so I can go down fast. No, I need to get the weapon upgrade. Why did I not get the weapon upgrade last wave? I'm a dummy. They should reduce the charge for 1 or 2 seconds. Dude, the Tesla needs to be faster. It is so bad. Deadly wave, better shockwave. Yes, we're taking that. And then you know what? I'm gonna get carry strength because I think I can do one load. I'm not going for the bombs. I think I can get one big load. Hey Quark, welcome. How you doing? Let me win. Yeah, let me win. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is enough for an orb upgrade, I think. So we're gonna carry the whole damn thing up. Even if it's a little slow, I think we'll be fine. We'll trigger the shockwave hammer, which will kill everything on the screen, and maybe we'll be able to get a heal out of this. Because like the first few enemies, as long as they're on the ground, the shockwave hammer will kill them. We should be okay. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. Let's come up here. I guess quick shot strength. Yeah, there's not enough for anything else. We'll take quick shot strength. Got one of the rocks. Okay, stop killing him. Stop killing. Hit me. Come on, stop trying to hit me and hit me. Come on. I want the heal. I want the free heal. Okay, we did not get the free heal. That's fine. Maybe we already got the free heal. I don't know. All right, we're mining. We're mining today. Oof, oof, oof. I'm trying my best. My best ain't good enough. You know what? Chuck this. Okay, there's some triangles. We'll get those on the way up. Or on the way down next time. At least we have triangles. Like, we can sustain a little bit. I might want to consider upgrading the heal. Like, if we get 3 triangles, I'll spend 4 or 5, making it 200, 200. I think that would probably be worth it. I'm gonna wait. There should be a supplement that gives you a super jetpack. Well, actually, now that I think about it, we don't have a supplement for that. I do have this, though. What? All right. You know what? You know what? Maybe this is one of those days when we actually don't need to go all the way back down to the bottom. Let me grab this. Thank you. I'll just take this load up. An honest-to-God real gadget. I'll get... Go, gadget, whatever the hell you are. Go, gadget, shockwave hammer. I think we want the spire. I think that's pretty good. I'm glad it gave me a second option to take it. We want very fast recharge. And then there we go. That's what I want. That's what I want with that. And then with the remaining cash, Electro Orb is better at stunning, or you can nurture it. I'll take nurturing. Dude, this is gonna help so much. It doesn't get rocks, I know that much. So we've got to get the rocks. But it's gonna stop so much incoming damage. Like, I don't have to worry about the current assortment of enemies. Why are there so many dudes? We're fine, we're fine. Go ahead. Go ahead. That did not go that badly at all. That went fine. I can't mind that, let's be honest. It's wave 22, that's why. Well, couldn't it be easier for me? Asking for a friend. God, there's so much stuff to bring up. Do the waves scale based on how much you mine or how much you bring up? Because maybe I'm mining so many resources it's scaling, but I'm not actually depositing it in the bank. Do you like upgrade Tesla Dome to full? I think with the amount of resources we have, we probably could. Mine, both. Oh. How much does it cost? It's gonna cost like 50 to get the high level upgrades. There's 2 of them, so we might be able to do it from this. All right, bomb didn't go off. There we go. Abe Clancy, welcome. How you doing today? Rawr. The high level speed upgrade is like 30, I think, and the high level damage upgrade is 20. Those might be inverted though. I'm interested in how good Tesla is at full capacity. Can it match Sword at 35 irons as eyeshadows? Tesla is worse than Sword. So it's 20 for the highest speed, and then 1826 for the higher damage. Oh, I'm too short from getting both, but I think we want damage first. I'm with 18. Is there any iron down here that I missed? There's 1. I thought I remember dropping 1. No, okay. Well, let's get the orb lifetime then. Starting to think that this Spire Tower is like one of the best upgrades too, because it has stopped so much damage. It's so good. I'll wait for the bombs. Because it solves the problem of the Tesla Tower, which is I can't hit the flying enemies. They disappear, they move around too much, but the Spire Tower is like, oh, you're being shot at? Let me prevent all of that damage. All of the chip damage, it's not gonna hit you anymore. It's so freaking good. Yeah, I was gonna say, wasn't there some cobalt over here? 1? Well. The black hole trap of the Spire is also good. Normally I just go for the ones that just make it shoot faster. Which one's the black hole trap? It's Fire Tower anti-projectile field is one of the other strongest upgrades. It is two different unique upgrades. The first one is whether or not you want it to fire in a burst, or whether or not you want it to fire quickly. And then the second upgrade is it creates a aura that damages enemies and an aura that destroys even more projectiles. Is that right? Let me see if I have my my logic correctly here. Projectile split. No. An energy trap generates an energy trap that catches more projectiles, and then you upgrade it to stun monsters. That's what it is, okay. Energy split doesn't, or projectile split doesn't seem that good. I don't know, what do I know? I'm just gonna make it go faster. Thank you. I still haven't found the relic, by the way. Full screen of stunned flying monsters, literally. I mean, that feels like what the Spire Tower is good at, stopping and stunning flying monsters. I feel like that black hole, or the, you know, whatever it is that we're calling it, is the best upgrade there. You want it to stop projectile monsters. That makes it better at that job. Seems great to me. I don't think I have time to go down and grab some. You know, I'm faster. I have time. Shadow says, I just focused on attacking just the land enemies and I realized, hey, I'm not taking any damage from the flying ones. Exactly. And I can't quite remember exactly what the upgrades are, but if I remember correctly, I ran the math and I think that just fast firing Spire Tower is better than burst fire, but I can't quite remember exactly why I came to that conclusion. Okay. Gotta stop you. No! Ah, damn it. I thought he was dead on that side. Spire Tower is not killing everything right now, though. I think I will give it this stun upgrade. As soon as we get more resources, I'll give it the stun one. Gladair says, I bet the cave bomb found the relic at the bottom left. I think that's correct, because I think the bottom left had more room for the relic to be at. Like, it looked like there was more space down there. So, I'm gonna guess it's down there too. I just want to get these resources that were here first. Fast firing tower plus the stun black hole means that there's no second and third or fourth shot from the enemies. That's my thinking exactly. Because if it blocks additional projectiles and then also stuns potential enemies, then there's just no reason to have it really have the burst fire. The problem, the only thing burst fire is good at, I think, are the tree guys that have rockets in their backs and the flying boss, because they fire lots of small projectiles. Everything else is big shots. There's one. There's... Let's go this. We're getting out of here next wave, by the way. Username says, I've never seen the relic spawn in the final biome. It's always at in the weirdest places for me. At the bottom of the map. But we're gonna make it out of here, surprisingly. I really did not think it was possible when I was scrapping for cobalt, but here we are. Electro Orb does more damage. Let's also make it have more stun strength. Let's also give it a little auto aim, because why not? And no more water for the big bomb explosion. You know what? Hold on a second. I can go to the lake real quick. Hey, cobalts. I want the big bombs. I don't think you understand. I want the big bombs. I want to blow his head off. Well, that electro orb is way too high. Two flying enemies I'm not that concerned about. Am I just an idiot that I can't get the quick shot to work half the time? It's just so bad. I understand, Session ran the quick shot, one shot hat guys. Who's hat guy? What is hat guy? I'm just taking a drink. And then I can't move for a second afterwards. Little flying hats. I gotta bring a bomb back down here. This is too much. I don't know hat guy. I don't see a hat is the thing. You love the trick shot flings? I think maybe that's the most fun use case for the bombs. I love throwing them against the wall and just watching them blow up. It's so much fun. Practice before turning in the relic, that way there's no enemies to complicate things. Practice? I'm gonna have to wait for the next bomb charge. You don't see the little witch hat floating. I don't see it. Oh, I know what you're talking about, Ashen Rain. I think I see a stingray. I see like a flying stingray. I think that's the enemy. Are you talking about the enemy that flies and does not become invincible when they move? You can still hit them while they're moving. Because I see him as a stingray. Which is way more cuter, by the way. First of all. These are just such good bombs. You know what? As fun as it would be to get the resources, I think I could just grab this thing and move it. Come on, give me that. Look at how much resources are just on the ground. Drones! You would be so good here. Those are stingrays. I've never seen them as anything else, says username. Haven't seen your Squiddy boy since you unlocked him. I just saw him a second ago. He's flying around. He's doing a good job. No quick shot practice. I don't want to practice quick shot because I don't want to ever use Tesla Dome again. I want to just use Sword Dome. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. 400, 400. That was not worth it. We should have just saved for the triangles. It's so loud. I should have saved money for that. I'm dumb. Whatever. I feel like I have to press spacebar twice to get it to work. When I don't do it immediately. I feel like this wave is going to be very easy because there's no big enemies. It's just lots of waves, which I'm good at with the shockwave hammer. Come on, shoot! Okay, I haven't shot. I see. The orange aura means you have that available, but I have to double tap it to shoot it. This is such a long wave. I don't know, it worked then. I don't know. I think it's just strange. It's a strange upgrade. We're still going, huh? Come on, shoot! I think it gets weird when you're charging another shot and you decide to cancel it and do a quick shot. I think it's that combined with the fact that you're trying to do two things with one button, a tap shoot versus a hold to charge, and it just feels inconsistent because you're trying to do like one then the other. I don't know. It doesn't feel good. We get the bombs very early in this one, so big bada boom. It doesn't take long, does it, to get through the whole map. All right, unlock a new element. Paralysis. Strong paralysis. A new battle ability unlocked. I have no idea what it is, but we got one more mission complete. There we go. Now I only have Dog Boy to beat. That one was fun. It was fun, but I feel like low tier, that phrase is slightly misleading because it's not really low tier, it's low tier and medium tier monsters. The only monsters we did not see were the guys that jumped on the tower. Actually, I think we saw them. The only guys we didn't see were the trees that shoot rockets, the crawler that has the laser beam, the like floaty enemies that drop more enemies, the drill boy, and the boss. Like that was it. And those are like high tier monsters. But this includes medium tier monsters, what I would classify as a medium tier. The jumper guy is high tier, okay. So it's lots of medium tier monsters, lots of rock throwers, which I did not expect when I chose Tesla Tower, by the way. But thank God for the Shockwave Hammer, because if we did not have this, we would not have won, because the Tesla Dome is just so unbelievably bad at clearing the screen. It's wonderful for clearing enemies that are spawning in the corners and walking towards you, because you just put a orb there. It does passive damage over time, and it'll weaken or kill things that are moving towards you. But it's super bad at anything in the air, because it's so hard to aim for everything in the air. You don't get the value of doing passive damage to the other monsters, because everything in the air is floating in different spots. It's really hard to get good value out of the orbs. What you want to do with Tesla Dome is you want to hit as many enemies as possible every time you shoot, which you can't do. But yeah, Shockwave Hammer, it dealt with the problem of I'm getting overwhelmed by flying enemies, as did the Spire, stalling them so I could deal with them in the future. But, Ashen Rand says, I think the sword is the best for the massive challenge. Monster masses, you mean? I think that Sword Dome is the best dome. I think that Sword Dome is the best. I think Drone Yard is the best out of the gadgets as well. I think Tesla Dome is too slow and it doesn't have good crowd control for the air. That's where it's weak. Artillery Dome, I would say similar. Like it's really good on enemies on the ground with the big explosions, really bad against the air. Laser Dome, I don't think it would be able to do enough damage fast enough, because you can only hit one target. You can't hit more than one enemy without split shot, but the other ones can. Anyways, that was hard. That was really hard, but I had a good time with it. I hope you did as well. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the channel at the various links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Dome Keeper.